friends, almost 1,000 pounds of funny. They're here to entertain you, not because Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you. Hi, buddy.
Hey, you sound great.
Hello,
everybody.
Yeah, I don't have internet. I do not have my apparently we made it through the hurricane yesterday. But as I was doing Jim and Sam this morning, I drove in the rain, all the roads closed on the sawmill. I still drove in because that's in me, because I have values, good American values, and as I was there, my wife called me. The internet's out. There's no cable. They're coming tomorrow at 1. They tried to walk me through it. I did what they said. It didn't work.
Did you unplug and plug it back in?
No.
I guarantee that fixes it. Guarantee that fixes everything.
It's the cable, like the actual wire that goes to a bot that Fios. Mm-hmm. I'll go on YouTube.
If you drive through a neighborhood every once in a while, you see those giant metal boxes on the curb, and you never know what the fuck they're for. So I had a problem. My Fios was down, and I called them, and they said, it's not your house. It's at the hub, which is that metal box down the block. So I was like, fuck. And they're like, we can't get somebody out there for like 2 days. I go, well, 2 days. And they're like, we're so busy, we can't get. I was like, motherfucker. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do for 2 days and no internet? So I leave my house. This is right after I hang up the phone and leave my house. I get in the car, I start driving. I drive past the box, and there's a Fios guy, and he's at the box. And I go, hey. I go, can you check my connection real quick? And he's like, well, I go, I just called them. They said the problem's at the box. So he opens the box. He goes, oh, yeah, there it is. And he just locked it in for me. It just fell out of the thing, and he just snapped it in. I go, that's it? He goes, that's it. I raced back home. Everything worked fine. Just a coincidence. I'm driving by that there happened to be a guy right there.
Yeah, because you're Captain Steppin' Shit.
Yep.
And I'm not.
I tell everybody.
I'm Captain.
Yeah.
I have to crawl out of
shit. Yeah, you're Captain Shit. I'm Captain Steppin' Shit.
No, that's not what I'm not. I don't want to be Captain Shit. I want to be.
Here we are.
Yep, you are. And there we are. We flipped.
Sorry, I forgot to do it earlier.
Yeah. So, anyway, I drive it could be Christmas shopping at the mall. I drive up, first 3 spots. One of them are mine.
You say that, and I wouldn't believe it because you're a 9th degree black belt liar too. But he's annoyingly lucky. When when I was staying at your house the last time, you'd be like, you go late. You're late everywhere. You're late to every fucking thing you do.
I'm on time. I just don't leave early. I get there on time.
But you're like, we're gonna get spots. I'm like, dude, there's gonna be the game already started. Well, it's whatever. And you just drive up. You're playing Pokemon. You're sipping a fucking iced coffee from Starbucks, and then as soon as you pull up, some cunt just pulls out, and you pull right in. And the amount of confidence and arrogance you have that you almost knew it was going to happen. And I think it happened 3 times with us while I was there. And that's when I'm like, okay, I don't fuck with that. That's mystical. That's some cousin or somebody who died. Like somebody is watching out for you. Something's happening for you.
I feel like I died and I was reincarnated, and they were like, what would you like in this world? And I go, just wherever I go, I want a parking space, a close parking space. And they're like, okay. And it works. How was your weekend? Where were you? What land were you in?
Oh, Friday, we filmed the movie. Really great scene too, man. It's good to act. Would you
say this is a comedy, a dramedy?
It's got both. It's very serious, but very funny, and it's a great topic. And I mean, the one scene we had, the first scene we had, it was very short. And, you know, it was my first time acting again I mean, Jesus Christ, on film with a crew, you know, because people don't know there's so much that goes into that shooting a scene that's not about the acting. You know what I mean? And they get to that point where you're just sitting around. It was 900 degrees in the apartment we were shooting in. Literally, it was probably 100. I'm sweating. They're cooling me off.
In my mind, as a novice, I feel like when you're not acting, you're in a luxurious trailer and girls are jerking you off while you play PlayStation. Isn't that what happens with actors?
No, you're sitting on set on this one, low budget, independent, sweating. And you got a guy who keeps taking your shirt off and giving you a new shirt because you have tit sweat. Another guy putting ice on the back of my neck just to cool my sodium fat neck down.
Wow. And
then we shot the scene, and it was good. Very funny scene. We got it. But this one, Friday, was me. I mean, we got into it. There was one take where we got it. We just went on. We did our thing, and there was a bunch of little extras that came in. And, you know, I like to do the button at the end of a scene, kind of add something that a lot of times they'll use it. Like when I did Sex and Drugs, at the end of something, I'll add my own little thing. And a lot of times they'll use that little laugh to get out of this thing. And me and Joe had a couple of them.
You and Joe who?
List.
He's in the movie too?
It's his movie.
I thought it was Louis' movie.
Yeah, but him and Louis wrote this together. It's about, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a beautiful movie. So I did that, and this is why I love
what it's
Louis.
About?
No, I can't. I really
Can you tell us what you play?
Me.
You play yourself?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. I always play myself. I always play Bobby. Even Louis, I play Bobby. People just like me.
Sister Pig was Bobby.
But Saturday night, Calta, I went to the Cellar. I had 4 shows, closing all 4 of these shows. And my God, did I forget how fucking hot the Cellar is. I mean, dude, the first show at the VU, I had to follow. I was at the end. Gallman went up. This guy, this other kid went up. Very funny. Went up, fucking murdered. And then, but the show at the Comedy Cell, I haven't been on there in months, and it was fire. Like, at the point where I'm like, this crowd, I mean, this is fake. Like, this is not. Like, I'm funny, but this is crazy. Like, they were fucking flipping out, dude. It was so good.
I wish Mush had a video clip of you just from a year going, I don't know if we're ever going to be working again. I don't know if I'm going to be ever out. Stand up, maybe over. Now you're on fire again. Monster's back.
It sure felt good the last month to work, because even before that, it was like I work for a week and then I'm off for 3 weeks. You know what I mean? So, but I, you know, I mean, after Side Splitters, I have a date, and then it's like there's no more shows. So it's like weird to me. It's like I'm just trying to really be in the moment, and but it's just like, you know, you don't want to be like, hey man, hey dude, I need some. And I'm at that point too where it's like I really can't work for this anymore because I'll fuck up my whole thing. Like, you could never go backwards. No. Right? You would always have to be where you're at or more.
I said this morning, I'm planning my retirement now. I'm on my way out.
Really?
10 more years.
That's me too. 10 more years, I'm out.
And we're going to go live in New Hampshire together and get legally married.
I don't know if we should live in New Hampshire, though. I think unless we lose a lot of weight.
2 of us in a tiny house. That would be pretty. I'd watch that show.
What would you get the? Would we both have stairs going up to our loft, or would you do the ladder?
Ooh. Oh, I'm pretty good at climbing for a fat guy. I mean, I would
Yeah.
prefer stairs because I have a bad knee, so I do the one leg shuffle on the way up. Yeah, I saw a thing I liked today. I almost bought online. It's an ambulance. It's been converted into a glampulance. You
Dude,
can.
you're so funny.
It's got a bed in the back, and it's got a little shower where you can make a potty and all that. And I was like, that's it. Plus, it hauls ass because it's an ambulance. That'd be cool. I could live in that.
Why don't you just buy an RV?
It's not as fun. I feel like you're cheating with the RV. I'd like to. I live in something converted, and I like to only take as much stuff as it fits. That's it.
Yeah, but why? I mean, an ambulance isn't even that big, right?
No, perfect. I like confined space. As long as I'm free, then I'd like to be able to open the back doors. You know, an ambulance opens all the way, so I could pull up to a mountain, open the back doors, drink my coffee, look outside the back.
But you're gonna scare people when you get out of the back of an ambulance.
Oh no, this is much not. Well, that's pretty good too, though. I gotta tell you, that's an actual ambulance. This one's been converted, so the all right. So I'll show you when you walk in the door there. That little cabinet to the right. They made that like a little. They put a wall there, and you go behind it. And there's a little shower and a portable potty in there. Then where the bench is, they made a bench bed over there, and then where the seat is and that counter, they put a little hot stove up there, and it's a little cooking area. I'm good with that. That's all I need. As long as the AC works, it's all I care about.
I know that's all you do. You just love AC.
Although I'm freezing my balls off right here.
Freezing. Yeah, I would get one of those. I was looking at RVs seriously for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I want one too, but I don't feel like at this point I would use it. I would love to sell this house when my kids go to college and buy a big tour bus, like a Rockstar tour bus. So that'd be nice. Yeah, what's that? A renovated ambulance?
Yes.
Yeah, man, I don't see any place to take a leak there. Oh, probably that little box over there.
Where?
Where the oven is, up by the driver's seat.
You take a shit and flip that up and piss out in the open?
No, yeah. I mean, you don't look like many people are living on that thing.
Well, why you have a massive family, dude? You got a wife and 2 kids.
I don't want to live. I don't want to go on with them. I want to get away from them.
So when you retire, you're gonna get away from your family?
Well, I'm gonna invite my wife to come on the road with me. Where are we going? I don't know. We're just gonna drive wherever the road takes us.
You think Amanda would fucking shit in a bus that's open? Or
I've never seen, smelled, or heard Amanda shit, so I'm not even sure she really shits. It's 20 years together, and I've never seen her shit. I've never walked into the bathroom and there'd been a turd floating in the toilet ever. My daughter, on the other hand, she doesn't know how to flush the toilet. I mean, she knows how. She's not retarded, but she doesn't like to flush the toilet, and it looks like an old Jewish guy shitting there. Like her shits look like a guy named Max Schmeckmichael left it in there.
Schmeckmichael.
Schmeckmichael.
Saul fucking Thunderbird.
Yeah, she's got a big Saul Thunderbird just floating in there, and I go, What large Jewish guy was here?
Hey, does she wipe her own butt?
Yeah, she's 8. Yes, she wipes her own butt. She's 8 years old.
You don't need to help her wipe her butt.
Again, no. She's wiping her own butt. Now, I'm not saying she does the best job at it, but she wipes her own butt.
I was behind a fat lady up in New Hampshire in line, and I kept yelling at Max. I was like, Max, do you have to go potty? No. I'm like, Maximus, we can't go on this water slide if you have to go potty. If you got poop, let's go take care. No, it was the fat lady in front of me had shit in her ass.
Oh.
I know. I was like, and then I finally was like, Max, go stand over there. So when he left, and I just took a swip And I was like, oh god, it's just fucking this 2-ton Tessie dropped a dump and didn't get it all.
Yuck. That's one
I
of the things
understand it.
Yeah, I don't. As a fat guy, we have two unwritten rules that we go. You never go first for food in barbecue or buffet. You're never going to be the fat guy that runs to be first in line.
You can't.
And 2, you have to clean your asshole extra hard every time you take a shit. You don't want to be smelly fat guy.
I unhinge my shoulder like Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon 2. I literally unhinge it and flip it. Yeah, I want my asshole to be crystal clean.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever told you this. This is going to be quite embarrassing for me to admit if I haven't done it already. But when I make a poopy, I wipe between my legs sitting down like a lady.
You don't stand up.
No. Excuse me. I do not stand up because I could get further in the back and the front. Ever since I was a kid, I mean, I could dig into I could touch my spine through my legs. So I bend over. I just feel like I'm pushing it up onto my back.
Why do you sneeze like a third base coach?
Well, I didn't want to sneeze right into the microphone. I have 2 stages of sneezing. I have newborn panda or category 3 hurricane. There's no in between.
No, I sit down. I sit down and wipe too. I sit down. Here's how I wipe. I sit down and I wipe like that. I wipe back.
From behind. Wait. You put forward. your hand behind?
Yeah, I told you. I unhinge the shoulder like a fucking.
Unnecessary though.
I can't.
You can just go.
You go front.
Yes.
You go front. Dude, I can't.
Yes.
I couldn't reach. Dude, I couldn't reach my asshole from here.
I could reach the center of my back that way.
There's no way.
Dude,
push your chair back way over there. Push your chair back as far as you can go.
I mean, I'm tickling my tush.
No. Go back.
Table
Move
behind me.
Your chair back.
I can't.
You can't go back any further.
This is as far as I can go.
Fuck.
Listen to me. I'll
you
video it next time I shit.
Your asshole.
Next time I'm in the bathroom, I'll video it.
This is a very contentious issue for people. There was because some people are standards, some people are sitters, and right now the chat is going towards sitting.
Let me explain.
They're what?
A
lot of them are talking about going sit. They sit, but they're talking about wiping from behind.
I wipe from behind.
Sitting.
If I mean, I can reach from behind. I can get in there and find. But if I go through the bottom and reach to the back and I scoop it all, I don't scoop. You know what I'm saying? I get it all out, and then I get the wet wipe and I go in there. Then I get a towel. I mean, a paper, toilet paper, and then I go back and dry. When I just squeaky cleaned, it's the best way to get in there. And the other way, I just feel like you're pushing into the back of your asshole.
Dude, I don't know how you go from the front.
From the front, dude.
Your arms are long. I could never. You have a long gait for your arms.
I do have a very long reach.
Yeah, dude, I can't reach. Plus my stomach, I can't bend enough.
And listen, for Mike and Crumbum and all that, I too have the bidet. I have a real bidet where you turn the water thing up and you turn it on and you squat over it, which to me is ridiculous. Never use it. And I do have the toilet seat bidet with the remote control. Now that thing is nice. It's nice, but it doesn't get you. You still got to go in there and you got to dig around a little bit.
Well, this kind of brings up the thing because here's the bathroom on these.
Oh, look at that.
You're never going to fit in that.
First of all, I'm going to tell you right now, I would never shit in my own camper. Never.
Why?
I'd drive to Walmart and I'd go shit in there. Because
I doubt it.
How many times in the middle of the night do you have to shit out of the blue? That hardly ever happens. And if it did, I could just drive my house there to the nearest bathroom and go shit in there. But I wouldn't.
Dude, I wake up in the morning, a sip of coffee, I have to shit.
No, not me. Not me. Then go shit at Starbucks.
That means I'd have to wake up, drive to a Starbucks. 7 o'clock they open now because of the pandemic. None of them open at 5:30, 6 o'clock. I gotta wait. I gotta wait for them to open, and then I gotta go. And then I gotta go shit in there.
Listen to this. Somebody gave me this guy. A guy I know named Guy gave me this thing one time. Mush. Maybe they show you. You can find this. I don't know if they sell them, but it's a metal toilet seat attached to a trailer hitch, and you just plug it into the back of your trailer hitch, and then you sit on it, and you can shit anywhere. It's a real toilet seat. So you just pull up somewhere in the woods, and you just shit in the woods, but you're sitting on a toilet seat, so you feel less barbaric.
I have one that you can put a 5-gallon bucket underneath you, toilet seat on top with plastic bags, and then you just wrap it up like a dog and throw it in the trash.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine you could put the bucket below you on this one, but this is amazing. Look at that; it hooks right into the trailer hitch.
Let's see that.
That's something else.
That's the one. That's mine and yours combined.
Yeah, mine's actually, it doesn't have the fake seat on top. It's actually shaped in a oval, but still, that's a great invention, because if you're in a pinch, man, you're just shitting right there.
Yeah, you
What if someone steals your car while you're doing that?
You better hold the fuck on, is what happens. Yeah.
Hey, can I ask?
You, I could live in that ambulance.
I don't know about that. I don't know about name. I would rather just get a full size, like a Class C RV, where you have a shower, a full shower, a regular size bathroom. You can shit in it, compost toilet. You know.
By the way, on a side note, I think Spanish, when he shits in my bathroom, which is every day, I think he sits reverse cowgirl on the toilet.
Stop it.
Because he's leaving shit marks on the front of the toilet. The shit is hitting the porcelain before it hits the water. So when he flushes at the top front of the bottom of the bowl, he's leaving shit marks on there. And I'm like, the only way that's possible is if you thrust shit, or you're sitting reverse cowgirl.
Dude, that's gonna change our fucking relationship if he's sitting reverse cowgirl on your toilet when he shits.
I mean, I have no way of catching him because he closed the door, but he's shitting reverse cowgirl.
Dude, that's fucking gross.
I mean he's
how straddling else would the shit a fucking toilet?
How else would the shit be getting to the front? Although you got to think about it, Bob. That seems like a very comfortable position. You sit on it and you could rest your arms on the back.
Yeah, it'd be comfortable if you had a TV on the wall. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you had if you could sit, I mean, maybe if you had a TV on that way, touchpad, maybe iPad on the wall. Yeah.
Little magazine.
Killers, yeah.
I have.
Maybe you could do your nails. You could dry your nails.
Do you know the bathroom that I have outside of Joey's room? It's a half bath that's over there.
Yeah, with the wallpaper and the sconces.
Yes. So there's nothing hanging above that toilet, and we tried to come up with a couple of things, and we didn't find anything good. We nailed it the other day. Can I show it to you? We have 2 pictures we're putting of our kids over the toilet. One is this one I'm going to show you here, and then one is one that that Amanda took of. Oh fuck, where is it? It's pictures of my children, which you would think probably don't belong in a bathroom.
Yeah.
This is Joey when he was younger. I have so many pictures of Joey shitting all through his life that he was horrified. But we took one. Look at this. You see this one? We took one of Juliana the other day, and this kid is all me. She's standing up in front of the toilet with her pants down, but she's holding a roll of toilet paper so you can't cover anything. It's like right in front of her junk, and she's got a full chocolate ice cream cone stuck in her mouth, and she's just like in front of the toilet. I'm blowing that up to 11 by 14 and putting that right over the toilet.
There's something mentally wrong with you, dude. You have all these photos of your kid taking his shit.
I have 100 pictures of Joey taking a shit. I have one. We stayed in LA one time, and and we went to the store, and I bought him a Darth Vader outfit, and at night he was wearing the helmet and his pajamas, and I have a picture of him sitting on the toilet. He was like 3 years old with a big Darth Vader helmet out taking his shit. It's the best picture ever.
Dude, you should, you should take all this and make wallpaper for that bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool too. Hey, can I tell you about this kid? I took her to get ice cream the other day, and she's being totally cool. We're having a good day, and I went to one of those ice creams that drive up things that look like an ice cream cone, and she just likes chocolate ice cream. So I go, you know what? I'm gonna take a medium chocolate ice cream cone, please. And I pulled in and I gave it to her, and I swear to God, it was this big. It looked like Marge Simpson's hair. So I reached in the back and I gave it to her, and she goes, "Wow!" And I start driving away, and she goes, "This fucking thing is huge." Like, she wasn't even trying to be funny. She just used it appropriately. She goes, "This fucking thing is huge."
I never get mad at Max when he swears if it's appropriate.
Right, if you use it the right way.
Like when we were having a big party one at a camping party here. We had like 12 kids, and I put the tent up. We had the zip line. Fucking great time. We're gonna do s'mores. We're watching a movie, but when the sun went down, I didn't realize that like there was, tent wires and all kinds of the zip line nobody could see. So kids just started fucking clotheslining themselves and fucking coming down the zip line, took out some other kid. It just turned into this fucking dangerous nightmare where kids were like, ow, crying. So Max coming, he's coming around and he slips on this piece of fucking plastic, lands on his fucking back, and he just went, fuck. And all the other parents, dude, all the parents, including me, were fucking cracking up because it was literally like we all in our brains were like, fuck. Oh shit.
Did I tell you about Pete's kid when we were playing categories?
No. I fucking categories, by the way. You and your fucking games.
What in this category? It's the one that you have to pass the gimmick catchphrase. You ever play that much?
No.
Did I ever tell this story? I haven't told this story. No. So we're at my house for Christmas Eve. It's my family, Pete and his family, like my whole family's here. So we're playing, and this game, there's like 12 of us at the dining room table, and every other person is on the same team. So I'll get the catchphrase thing, and the clue will be written down there, and it'll say fire engine, and I'll have to go, this is red, and lights come out, and you call 911 for it, and somebody go, fire engine, and I hit it to press to the next word, and I pass it to the next guy. So it gets to Pete's son, who's probably like 10 at the time, and he's staring at it, and Pete's like, come on, Jake, say something. He's like, and the thing starts ticking down, and when it starts running out, it goes faster, so it's like tick, 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 and Pete's like, Jake, say something, and the thing starts going tick, 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 and we're going, come on. And finally, the thing buzzes, and he hits it, and Pete goes, what the fuck, Jake? He goes, I don't know who the fuck Bill Cosby is.
Yeah, you told me. It's funny.
Oh, well, now it's not as funny because you knew.
No, because it was still funny, dude. It's a funny story.
That little kid goes, I don't know where the fuck Bill Cosby is. That was fucking great.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
All right.
Why it's certain, like during the day, I was talking to Mush about this. I do, we're on Skype all the time. We're always on the internet. We're always doing something, social media. It's certain times of the day, I look at my face on camera and I am just my face is fat, my cheeks, it's like, ugh. And then, like right now, I don't feel like it's not as mushy and as fat.
Well, I feel like, first of all, I feel like you're looking at my face and you're judging my face right now.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I did Jim and Sam this morning, and they had the camera, like they were on Skype. They just had on Skype.
They're not. They're back on Skype again?
No. Sam was down in Florida.
Oh, for wrestling.
Doing some WWE shit. So they had him on Skype, but we were all on Skype to see Sam, right? I mean, I was disgusted.
It's the like right now, you're way too close to your face, but your face, like as compared to what normally looks like, but your face looks smaller. Your head looks smaller.
Yeah, my head. Yeah, but
You look
like,
like Joe Coy.
thank you, Nat. um, yeah, dude, I hated it. I shot a thing yesterday, and I was looking at I don't know how it was, but it was from I don't know what the fuck, dude. But I feel like my head gets smaller. Like, don't you feel like your face is thinner at certain parts of the day?
I mean, no, I think that's a little weird. But you may be, the moon may be affecting the water in your body.
But Mush, you said you agree with me, right? You feel this?
Yes, I do agree with you.
I feel I'm sexy most of the day.
Yeah, I shouldn't have asked you.
You can both be right.
Thanks, Bush.
I shouldn't have asked you because Calta's what is that thing? Self
Undeniable
outlook.
confidence.
Yeah, undeniable. There's another word. Unrealistic, I think it is.
That was the word. That was the unword I was looking for. Yes.
You have fucking shredded movie star confidence. Certain times, like this decade.
What a dick.
Fat JC, I hope you choke on an egg sandwich. Oh, goddamn. I don't know. Fat JC. Anybody who's over fat in the chat, like, don't you feel like your body tightens up? Like, at certain times of the day, it's just mushy. Water weight and excess. Read that, Mush, because I can't.
Water weight and excess interstitial fluid can move throughout your body in a short time, making your neck or thighs become swollen from the lack of blood flow, which slows the movement of fluids.
There you go. Thank you very much.
I had to use
Christ.
my announcer voice.
That was a great voice, by the way.
Yeah.
That's it. I guess that is it. I guess it's real. It's a real thing.
Now, can I ask you a question? And Mush, I should have prepped you for this, but you probably all have seen it already because I've seen it 8 million fucking times in the last 24 hours. But the fight at the football game between the black guy and the white couple, have you seen this?
No.
Mush, if you go to hashtag Karen's Gone Wild, which is my favorite thing to follow, you'll see it on there. It is a football game. Looks like maybe Pittsburgh. I know there's a lot of yellow there. And there's a black dude with dreadlocks, and he's turning around, and his woman is yelling at him in the seat behind him. I don't know what she's yelling at him for. And then at one point, she hits him, and then he beats the shit out of her and the husband who tries to jump in. I assume he's a husband. He knocks the fuck out of both of them, and everybody's mad at the guy. I'm all for it. I think I want you to see it and see what you think. The minute she puts her hands on you, it's over. That's when you knock a bitch out.
Well, that's the thing. It's like if a woman hits you, you're not supposed to hit them back. Like we're taught, you don't hit women. You don't hit women. But my biggest fear is that a woman's beating up my wife. Like some crazy woman is beating up my wife, and I'm going to level that bitch.
You have to step in on that.
Right? I would have to hit that. I would have to grab that woman and fucking level her for touching my wife. Yeah. Because at that point, you're not a woman. You're a fucking psychopath. Yeah?
I've said that to people in front of my wife. I go, please stop arguing with this person. And my wife's like, they're wrong. I go, I know they're wrong, but if they touch you, I'm going to have to cut their fucking heads off right here and right in front of the people. And that's when they're like, well, maybe we shouldn't have this argument anymore. Yeah, I could walk away from a fight. I have no problem with that these days. I don't want to fight with anybody. I don't have anything to prove. But you touch my wife or you touch my kids, we're going to have a fucking fight. Yeah, this is the one, Mush. You got it.
Hold on.
Oh, that was good, man. I agree. Oh, sorry. Oh.
And he waited for a second.
Yeah.
Knock that guy the fuck out.
Yeah. Look what you did to your husband, you fucking cunt. Yeah. Yeah.
She hit it first.
100% on his side.
Get his glasses. Somebody get his glasses.
I don't know how it started, but I'm 100% on his side from what I've seen there.
Let me tell you right now, This is what should have happened. As soon as she hit him and he hit her, I would have fucking cold cocked my wife right in the chin. I would have knocked. I would have fucking. I'd be like, I got this. Fucking, what are you doing, dude?
Leave him alone.
He got knocked out because she can't control her fucking hands. You know what I mean?
Yep. I do know what you mean. That's why I'm saying you're right. You kind of want her to, like, I want to tell her the next day, see how your face feels now? You did this. This is your fault.
See how my face feels now?
Yeah. I got up the.
I would have if Dawn started hitting somebody, I would have jumped on her. I would have been like, I got it. I would have grabbed her by her fucking elbow, goon-handed her out of that stadium, back into that fucking Honda CRV, and not talk to her for a fucking month. I swear to God, if my wife ever acted like that and laid her hands on somebody, I don't give a fuck what he's saying. You don't do that shit because I'm the one who has to fucking this thing. I'm the one who's going to get knocked the fuck out because you're fighting a tight end that got cut from the Steelers.
Yeah, but I watched that and I was reading the comments and they're like, you never hit a woman, but fuck that shit. I don't want to hit a woman either, but if she starts wailing me in the face from 2 inches away, that's when you go ahead and you just drop her. I
mean, here's the deal. You really don't need to hit her because her slap, what is it? Whatever. It didn't really hurt him. It made him mad. First of all, he held back. He held back. He went like that, made her flinch. Right?
Yeah.
Then this guy came in.
Lost it.
Then when the guy came in, he knocked him the fuck out. At that point, I'd be like, I'm going to look at your husband right now because I'm going to fuck him. He's going to go. He's going to be murdered. And it's all your fault. Go take care of your husband, or every time you touch me, I grab her husband by the fucking jacket. Every time you touch me, I'm hitting him in the face. And every time she fucking whack to where her husband would be like, honey, stop, please, stop.
You look just like Mutzi when you do that.
Yeah. Dude, stop, Mutzi.
You make a Mutzi out of him.
I mean, that's your wife's fault. I don't know if I'd hit the girl. I wouldn't have hit her, but I would definitely grab that fucking dummy from right in his lapel. And every time she hit me, I'd be like, good, hit me again. Whack.
Yeah. I mean, you don't drink, you're sober, but I don't drink at football games. I don't, or any of that shit, any of that stuff, because it's like being in general population at prison. It's going to be a while before somebody comes over and saves you if there's a fight like that or somebody gets stabbed. Oh, there you go. That is wildly disturbing. Mutzi. Hey.
It's fucking crazy that me and Mutzi look the same.
He's like your big slow brother.
How come you've never had him on your show?
Probably because he's not funny. I'm assuming.
Yeah, dude. Dawn has gotten a little lippy out in public a couple times, where she is, but it's like, fuck it. I'd rather just walk away because that situation right there, I mean, here's the problem. She fucking hit him and he made her flinch, but didn't hit her. That's when you walk up and say, all right, it's over. And you grab your wife and you protect her and get her the fuck out of there. Unless we don't know what she was saying either. She might have been rattling out the N-word so I mean.
And she may have hit him before that or contacted him. You don't see until the video starts, or something had happened before then.
Yeah.
So
you don't know the fucking details, but from what I saw, that black guy had every right to beat the shit. If there was a kid there, I would be on his side if he fucking punched the kid in the face.
Me too. We had a guy in the studio this morning named Brandon Lopez. He's an MMA fighter, and he's fighting here September 16th at the Hard Rock for one of the UFC like feeder groups.
Right.
I don't know the difference, but it's a big one. It's one CM Punk is the commentator for.
Oh no shit.
I let him kick me. He threw a side kick into my arm. Oh. And I said, well, because I wanted him to punch Spanish, but I couldn't let him punch Spanish unless he hit me first. So I said, give me a kick at like 20%. So he turned sideways and just kicked me. I was like, all right, that was not. I'm like, give me a kick at like halfway. So he turned and then he snapped his hip when he kicked me. Holy shit. It hurt a little, but it rattled my whole body. Like I can imagine if he kicked me in the head with that force, he would have knocked me out in a second.
Well, you know,
skinny fucker too.
You know, Norton had that happen with John Jones. John Jones fucking threw a kick to his leg, and he snapped it, and it was too hard.
Yeah,
and John Jones choked me out too. I was tapping, and he kept it on. So yeah, that I would never. Norton used to do that all the time. He used to have MMA guys come in and have them choke him, and then I was like, this is just stupid. You know, this is dumb.
We had Tito years and years ago drop a guy from choking him out, and he does that pretty quick. And I brought that up to Hoist Gracie, and Hoist Gracie's like, I can show you how to do it. I was like, all right, show me. So he let me do it to him. And then he's like, now you just crank. So I cranked my arm, and I started choking him, and he started tapping on my arm. And I didn't know he was tapping. I thought he was telling me like, good boy. So I didn't crank harder, but I didn't let him go. And at any second, he would have just punched through my spleen if I didn't let him go.
You thought he was telling you
like,
good job.
Good job.
I love your Portuguese accent, by the way. It's just the best. Good, you go do.
He's one of the most amazing humans. So I went to the shooting range with him. He is fucking unbelievable. Bullseye every time. From this position, he is unfucking believable. He teaches cops how to shoot.
Hoist Gracie?
He is an unbelievable marksman. He's John Wick, is what he is. Yeah, he does one of those ding, 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 but he hits all three bullseyes. He's fucking unbelievable.
Wow, no shit.
Yeah, I had a good time with him. My son met him. We hung out at the shooting range together, but Joey won't remember, but it was something else, man. It was a good time.
He's a fucking legend, man.
He is definitely a legend. What a super nice guy.
Max is going to take, I told you this. I believe I already talked about this. Max is taking from Igor Gracie.
Matt Serra's guy?
Yeah, but he's a legitimate Gracie, you know?
Yeah.
I talked to, we should do Skankfest in Tampa, associated with Mike Calta. Calta Productions and Skankfest join forces to put on the biggest Skankfest.
Oh, your sound went out.
Yeah. There we go.
Sorry, I'm on my phone, guys.
I will do anything that'll bring Natalie Cuomo here. But listen to me. I'm married and I'm old, and she's got a boyfriend. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. No. She's dating Lewis.
Lewis is her boyfriend, yeah.
And she is fucking unbelievably pretty to me. I think I'm good for Lewis. This is the best thing he's ever done. It goes his kid, and then Natalie Cuomo, and then everything else.
Yeah. She's very pretty.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's very pretty. Nice kid. But yeah, she will be there. But I think you know big Skankfest Florida would be?
Yeah, I do. I would love to I would love to help out with any of that stuff. That would be great.
And we do it at the Sausage Palace.
The Sausage Castle, yeah.
Sausage Castle.
He's
right.
He just had They just had a nice video piece with him on Vice. He's on fire right now.
Dude, we see if we can do it. We do the Skankfest all over, side splitters, all over the fucking place, and then we do a big thing. What?
There's a good chance that by next year, I could be on in Orlando. So we straight up between I-4 between Tampa and Orlando. Hell yeah! That'd be something else, man.
Yeah, and we do a big fucking we do a big comedy thing at the Sausage Castle with Busey, Skankfest.
I'm afraid to go there.
Why?
I don't know. I just have a feeling. I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna get
hepatitis.
I don't know. Hepatitis or butt raped. One of those things are gonna happen. I don't know. I'm getting a call from IBM.
Answer it.
Hello.
I think this is
Hi, you motherfuckers.
They got you.
Llame with the umpidos. There are a lot of places down here. There's comedy clubs, there's venues, and between here and Orlando, we get a line I-4, man. That'd be awesome.
Dude, we could do some big shit in Tampa. I mean, you got a bunch of clubs. We could do some outdoor events. You could do your punch out during the Skank Fest.
Oh, fuck yeah. I will not fight Lewis.
Right?
Yes.
Why?
No, are you kidding me? I've been watching him train. 5 years ago, I'd be like, let's take a shot. Now I'm like, no thanks, young Puerto Rican boy. No way.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm
smart enough to know I don't want to get punched in the face by a guy who could throw a punch.
Yeah. All right. So what about if we have interns? We have mush fight. What is that?
The sausage castle.
Oh yeah,
that's a sausage castle. That's the old sausage castle. The new one now is like a mansion.
Dude, we do the sausage. We get Busey to be a part of it. We get the Skank Fest Tampa. How great would that be?
We could get Busey to put up one of his, or even Lewis. I can get Lewis to put up one of his not in shape guys versus one of my not in shape guys.
Yeah, well, let's get girls fighting.
Or we do at the punch out. We do a 20-girl $1,000 battle royal. Got to throw a girl out of the ring.
That's great.
Yeah. Calta has a bad attitude but a fighting spirit. Calta should box at Skankfest. No. You know what sucks? Fucking Big J Okerson was here this weekend, and we didn't have him on the show because the club just couldn't get their shit together.
Why?
I don't know. I called like twice and said, "Hey, Jay," and they, "Oh yeah, we don't know when he's getting in. We'll let you know." And then they never got back to us. I was like, "Oh, that sucks."
Side splitters?
No, improv.
The improv's fucking whatever. Why is he working the improv?
I don't know, but people love him, and I would have loved to have had him on.
That sucks.
We can get Lou to fight somebody else. They could
Lou,
joust.
get our Lou.
That'd be great. Full ideas.
Against Joey in the cart.
You're a piece of shit. Get Joey in a golf cart. Fuck me, dude.
So
you're a fucking ass.
I looked at flights from Tampa to Atlantic City for your birthday weekend. Guess how much it costs Spirit Airlines round trip from here to Atlantic City?
How much?
$73.
Wow.
Then I have to add a seat and a bag, and I have to pay for air and the left wing. Dude, they give you the ticket for $73 and they charge you for fucking everything else. I literally have to pay for a carry-on, a seat. You have to pay for a seat. You're buying a ticket and then you have to buy the seat on top of that. Spirit Airlines is the biggest piece of shit.
I don't understand that.
You have to buy. So if you don't pick your seat for like $38, then you get cattle called like you would for like Spirit. I mean, for Southwest. But if there's too many people, they can bump you to the next flight. So you're like, all right, so that's $100 and something. I'll buy the seat. Then you're like, oh, you got to take a carry-on. That's another $50. I'm like, before you know it, I could just buy a fucking first-class ticket somewhere.
But can't you just check the bag?
For another $150.
Oh, you have to check a bag, you have to pay?
Check a bag, you have to pay. To carry on a bag, you have to pay. To pick a seat, you have to pay. To buy the ticket, you have to pay. And then it's just fucking, it's the shittiest, worst airline ever. I mean, maybe if I could fly into Philly and just do that.
I mean, Philly's right there.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. I think I'm coming.
Yeah,
I think Spanish might come with me.
No shit. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we'll have a fun time.
I'm gonna go off my little diet that weekend too.
What?
Yeah, birthday weekend. Fuck yeah.
In.
Have a little cake. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I'll maybe have some steak with some French fries, or maybe a slice of pizza or something. You know?
Did I tell you my son's birthday is Friday?
Yeah.
Did I tell you what I bought him?
Can I guess?
Yes.
You bought him a $1,500 pair of sneakers.
No.
That Will Smith wore in Bad Boys 2.
Because you know most teenagers these days think Will Smith is cool.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
No, I went a little bigger.
Bigger?
LeBron James.
No.
You
no
bought
sneakers.
Muhammad Ali's fingernails.
No. But let me put it this way. He gets his permit on Friday.
You bought him a car.
I did.
You did? What kind?
I
Is
don't
it
know if I
used?
said- No.
But he's not gonna. This is going out. Does he know?
No. Maybe I shouldn't say.
You shouldn't.
All
All
right.
right. I want to play eyebrows with you. Ready? Now I'm gonna name cars, and your eyebrows will tell me when I get
I'll
the
do-
right one.
Left eyebrow is wrong. Right eyebrow is right.
No, I want you not to make. I just want you to. You'll respond naturally. Okay, ready? Is it Mercedes? Did you get him a BMW? Did you get him a Tesla? No. Is it a Chevy?
Well, I only got him one car.
You got him a Tesla?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's a crazy. Is it brand new?
Yes.
Wow.
5
Are you gonna have
safety rated?
You're gonna have to get the thing in your driveway.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I mean, I went through and I checked. First of all, I tried to buy him a used one, and because they're so hard to get, the used ones are $5,000 less than the new one, and they're not under warranty. So I just bought him a new one under warranty, and it was like the safest car you can get him. I didn't get him that insane mode 0 to 100 in 2.2 seconds. It's just a nice regular kid.
So, dude, you're gonna have to get the thing hooked up into the driveway. So he's always gonna have to park up.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, it's a 14-foot cord. It'll drag down the driveway. But yeah, so we have a way we park now. Amanda parks at the front of the driveway so that everybody can get out around her. I park all the way in, and then he'll just park behind me. I'm not going anywhere in the morning.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What? You got a big front lawn that you don't use. I've never seen you guys on it. You don't use it. Why don't you just make a wider driveway down the bottom?
What would make you happy if we were using it? You want us to lay out there and take the sun?
Dude, I use my front lawn. I got a
For
bench
what?
out there. We sit out there in the afternoons. I have a bench swing out there. We sit there as the sun's going down and hang out. I use the front. I smoke cigars out there. I say hi to my neighbors.
The front could be a facade. I'm a backyard guy. I'm all in the back.
I mean, I love my backyard. I'm a backyard guy too, but I'm a front yard guy. You gotta wave to you. Hey, hi, Bill. Hey, what's Mark? How you doing? Hope, nice to see you. How's that thing? Internet's still out, but it's coming back. You?
My neighbors brought me peppers that they grew in their garden the other day.
The ones on the left or the right?
If you're facing my house, the ones on the right.
The ones that are moving.
Yes.
I thought you guys didn't get along.
Not that we didn't get along. They just weren't very warm in the beginning, but they've been super nice lately.
They warmed up. Did they sell the house yet?
No.
How much?
They're asking $2 million for their house.
My Lord.
That's insane.
Wow.
I hope they get
Jesus.
it.
But they're not even on a. I mean, like they're in a fucking corner.
My house is bigger than theirs, and my house is not $2 million. If they sell theirs for $2 million, I'll sell mine for $2 million. Then I'll retire at 55 instead of 60.
Dude, you're gonna retire with $2 million. You're not gonna be able to retire.
I got more than that. I'm just saying I'll retire from this house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you get another house, will you get a guest house?
No, when we leave this house, we're scaling down, buddy. We're going to a 2-bedroom beach condo.
No shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. I don't need this giant house.
So you're gonna go to Sarasota?
Siesta Key, probably.
Siesta Key, huh? I found a house in Lutz on Saturday.
It's Lutz. Lutz sounds like a guy who can't lift his own gun.
What a fucking
Lutz.
Lutz. What a Lutz. I'm gonna use that from now on. You fucking Lutz. Well, I found a guy in Lutz. Lutz is harder to say. Lutz. Lutz. Comes out easier. Fucking Lutz.
You don't call Big Ziti Big Ziti.
So I found a house, dude. I want you to look at it. Will you look at it for me?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Send me the text me. Yeah, I'll go there.
It's fucking nice.
Do you know like what cross streets or anything so I can tell you how close you are to me?
All I know it's in Lutz.
It's in Lutz. I don't know why Melissa wrote Lutz Poots.
Hey, how come you didn't go to the party on the JLP on Saturday?
I fell asleep at like 9 o'clock. I woke up at like 2 a.m. I saw the mush sent me there. I was like, God damn it. I was sitting around waiting, watching TV, and I just passed out. I watched that Val Kilmer documentary. It's good.
Was it good?
Oh, that's fucked up. That's Iceman you're talking about.
How did it end?
He doesn't have throat cancer anymore.
What has he got?
He had throat cancer and it destroyed his throat. So they had to put a tube down there so that he could eat. And he can't talk because he has to have the tube in there. So he's got that piece here. And when he wants to talk, he has to cover the hole to talk. And when he talks like this. He can actually understand what he's saying. But they created, this wasn't in the movie. We just did the story the other day on the show. They created an artificial intelligence vocabulary for him with his own words. It went through all his movie dialogue, and it came up with a way to talk for him. It's unbelievable.
So he's gonna be able to talk again?
He'll be able to talk in his own voice.
How?
Because he's got the AI box now. So whenever he says a word, it knows what word
Does he
he's
have
going
to
to say.
put it up to his throat?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
But it's his own voice, which is pretty interesting.
Wow, that sucks. One of my favorite actors.
He's great, and he's such a nice guy. When you watch the documentary, you realize in Top Gun, he was so good looking, and he had the blonde hair and the muscle body. So you just like figured that they just found him on a beach one day, but he's a Juilliard trained actor.
Oh fuck yeah! I mean,
he did all the Shakespeare and all that shit. I mean, I had no idea.
But he's hilarious too. In Real Genius, he was so fucking funny, cool. That movie is one of my favorite movies, and especially because of him. Everybody else in it is just shit. 80s, early 90s. I don't know when that was. 80s or early 90s actors. You know, those I don't know where they get these people. Some producer's son. You know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck it is. But Val Kilmer was so charismatic in that movie. So cool, confident. Playing a dweeb, by the way, which was awesome.
Yep. Then he goes on to play Iceman. Then he gets that movie with the midget Willow, and he's been in some good stuff.
The Doors was his fucking. You know, that was his movie, man.
He was the Saint too. He did good shit.
Saint was good. Elizabeth Shue. who I love, but you know, it was all right. It was kind of cheesy, a little cheesy, a little fucking cheesy.
A little fucking cheesy.
Yeah. What was another movie he was good in? He was in.
Doc Holliday.
Oh, there it
Doc
is.
Holliday is the best.
Now, if you watch the Wyatt Earp with Kevin Costner, and
Yes.
what's his name plays Doc Holliday, it just
What's his
stinks. I feel so bad for him because it was a great acting job, but compared to fucking Val Kilmer's, it's just like, you know.
Val Kilmer's fucking great. It's one of the best
So-
roles ever.
Yeah, one of the best fucking things ever.
Oh yeah, it was Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
Who
He-
probably would have been good had we not seen the Val Kilmer one.
It would have been great because
Have you seen
Kevin
this?
Costner is a cowboy.
Can you see that in the corner over there?
What's
It's a
that?
Doc Holliday picture.
Oh yeah.
It's signed by Val Kilmer. It says, "I'm your Huckleberry." Val Kilmer.
Wow, that's fucking great.
That is good. That's pretty awesome.
Well,
All right. Well, we got to wrap it up.
wrap it up, Bubba. Wrap it up.
It's we're 7 minutes over. Show's been good today. The participation has been good today. We got through our entire agenda of things we need to do. I guess we're just
Yes.
done for the day.
We're very consistent. We always do the show. Even into that, me into that, on the road, where we are, Key West, hot, not, cold, hurricanes, fucking what doesn't matter. We're here doing this
We're
fucking
queer.
show.
And we will not disappear.
That's right.
What?
And
What is this
oh,
you're saying?
oh yeah, wait a minute now. Guys. I mean it's just one Joe? Is that all we get? One Joe?
Mr. Russell?
We get no Joe, you there? Jaxie, Mo, we got two taps. MTL, what's up? Joe, nice. Black tap, Topaz 8. There we go. Al Wolf, Joe. We can't end the show. Herbs is here. We want Joe. I'm trying. Lou. Ladies and gentlemen, you know that we ain't leaving this fucking show. You know we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. Every week, for as long as we can remember, over a year, we here at Calta and Kelly, we have the pleasure and the honor of having a young comedian named Joe Russell come on here and do a new 5 every Monday, the first show. So
He's
please,
a comedian?
He's a comedian. Let's give it up. Mush, help me out with the intro. A new 5 with Joe, everybody. Joe Russell.
Hey, everybody.
Hello,
Hey.
Joe.
What's going on, guys?
Hi, Joe.
Hey, I'm starting a new holiday. It's called Butt Stuff Weekend. It's a weekend where everyone does the butt stuff that they've been putting off all year. It's like tax day, but for your pooper. You can do official butt stuff like colonoscopies, prostate exams, hiding things from airport security. Or there's unofficial butt stuff. Belated birthday presents, waxing, getting to know your cellmate. Butt Stuff Weekend is just like Thanksgiving, except you can't have solid food.
Oh, it is like tax day. Some people really look forward to it, and some people dread it.
Who looks forward to tax day?
Oh, the guys who get returns.
Oh, that's true. I don't know what that's about. Last week, I thought it would be romantic for my girl and I to rent a little house on the river. But it turns out the house was on a lazy river. We had to spend the whole weekend watching fat guys floating by on inner tubes eating funnel cakes.
That'd be me.
At one point, they all got stuck, created a diabetes dam. Then a lady came by and freed them, not by hand. She had an enormous beaver. Thought I'd throw that one in at the end. I just saw an ad. What?
You know, Bobby knows like these movies, but the Naked Gun movies. And the girl gets up on a ladder to go in the attic, and he looks up her skirt. He goes, "Nice beaver." She goes, "Thanks. I just had it stuffed." And she hands him a stuffed beaver.
Well, that's way better than that joke.
No, it's not.
I just saw an ad for a smartphone made specifically for old people. It comes with an easy-to-use interface, health and safety features, and most importantly, hard candy dispenser. It's called Gramophone. It doesn't come with a case. She has to knit one herself. And it has the internet, but the tracking cookies are all oatmeal raisin. I got in an argument with my girlfriend the other day. Our argument was, if we would ever have kids someday, would we spank them? So I'm glad we had that talk. Now I know she's against spanking, and I'm going to have to learn how to hit them in secret. There's two types of people in this world, those that got spanked and those that use GoFundMe as their own personal charity. Maybe if you got spanked a couple times, you know not to ask your friends to pay your phone bill. Well, that's it.
I feel like that last
Jesus
one was too
Christ.
real.
Yeah, that last one. I want to know who it was, Joe.
What's that?
Who asked? Who needs money to pay their phone bill?
All my friends.
That's a real thing.
Yeah,
Really?
There's comics asking for like rent and stuff like that.
Aye.
It's like I understand if you have a disease or something. But...
Yeah, your lack of funniness shouldn't be my responsibility. All right, let's go, Calta. It's on you, baby. Let's take us out.
We're done. Thank you for joining us here on Calta and Kelly. You could follow us at Calta and Kelly on YouTube. You could find us on Patreon, where you'll get the Friday-only show, the jerk-off party, and a bunch of other things, including these beautiful ladybug pins, which I have right here in front of me. Oh, yeah. You didn't think I had them, but I do. And comicwearables.com, where an adorable girl named Natalie, who's in the room, ordered a Mike Calta Show shirt and sent me a picture of her wearing it this week, and I was very impressed. Oh. There's a Dan Soder, a Robert Kelly, and Ari Shafir, all your favorite comedians, and, of course, the god of comedy, Doug Bell, all available at comicwearables.com. Use the code LADYBUG for a discount. And upcoming dates. I will tell you that my friend Bobby Kelly is going to be on the road, coming to a city near you. He is going to be coming to Tampa the weekend of September 10th. But before that, he will be at the Punchline. Did that happen already? This weekend. Punchline in Philly, August 26th through the 28th.
And I will have merch. I will have merch at Punchline.
What kind of merch?
I got a new hat. I got new shirts coming out, and YKWd shit.
Well, you'll be able to pick that up at the Punchline, and then September 9th through September 11th, right here at Side Splitters, where Bobby and I do our annual 9/11 ritual. Every 9/11, we sit together and cry. And then September 18th, Springfield, Massachusetts. September 25th, Patchogue Theater in New York. October 8th and 9th, Atlantic City at the Celebrity Theater with his number one best friend, Mike Calta. And October 30th, just in time for Halloween, Governors in Levittown, New York. Find all of the dates at robertkellylive.com. And follow Mike V. Suarez, the Mush, at Mike V. Suarez on Instagram. And, of course, Joe Russell. The new Cheese Show drops today.
Wednesday.
Well, Wednesday, but there was a video today.
Yeah, it's just a clip that's from an old episode we usually do on Mondays.
Whet your appetite today. Whet your beak. Exactly. Yeah, and Mush, anything coming out that we need to plug besides at Mike V. Suarez?
This weekend I'll be with Rich Voss at the Creek in the Cave in Austin, the 26th through Saturday. My birthday is Thursday.
Ooh,
Happy birthday!
If I didn't know, and you told me Mush was gay, I'd believe it. He's got a little bit of a gay voice, and I don't mean that as an insult, but he's like, this weekend I'll be with Rich Voss on Creek in the Cave.
Hey, Mush, how do you?
Not an insult.
Mush, how do you like your birthday headphones?
Those were great.
I had headphones that for the YKWd, one of the sponsors, and I had them. They're brand new, and I go, "When's your birthday?" He goes, "In like a month." I go, "Happy birthday."
Is that where you got my headphones from?
No, your headphones I bought.
Unbelievable. Well, listen, we could celebrate all the birthdays, yours, Bush's, mine, on your birthday in Atlantic City.
That sounds fun. Let's do it.
I don't feel like you think it's going to be fun.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Hello?
We can't.
Hello?
I don't know if we could play the song, Melissa, because Bobby's internet isn't working. Like, I'm pretty much sure we are.
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
don't
get
have the
today.
song. My internet's not working. I keep checking, but it's fuck. I'm sorry, guys. We can have. Let's have Joe play the song. Or Mush, can you play the song with your mouth?
Hey.
We'll see you guys Friday.
Fuck, you're like Michael Winslow.
I can't even. We'll see you guys Friday. Tomorrow night, YKWd. Mike Calter every morning. Check him out. Google The Bone, Mike Calter, and listen to him every morning. It's the best, funniest morning radio show out there right now. Guaranteed. And I mean that. And then check us out on Friday. And of course, JOP on Saturday. You guys are the best. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.